So I just watched Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and it was a vast improvement over the first season. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 follows Matt Murdock as he is hiding after Mayor Fisk enacts martial law and severe punishment over all vigilante activity, and Matt must work in the shadows to stop Fisk's corruption. Anyone that knows me personally knows that I am a massive fan of the original Daredevil show. Not only do I think it's the best MCU show ever, but it is also probably my favorite show ever. So when Daredevil Born Again Season 1 was coming out, I was naturally excited, but also I came in with realistic expectations because I think that the original show is a masterpiece, and I know that nothing will come close to it. So even with those realistic expectations, the show was still not that good. And I can't really fault the show that much due to all the insane behind-the-scenes stuff that was going on with the old team being fired and the new team coming in and heavily reshooting thing. Season 1 just kind of felt like a Frankenstein show, but I liked the stuff that the new team did. So I came into Season 2 being a little bit hopeful, and I liked Season 2. I think it was way better than Season 1 was. It was definitely more focused, and it really did improve everything that I had problems with Season 1. One issue I had with Season 1 is that all of the side characters were kind of second thought in comparison to the dynamic between Matt and Fisk. And I have to say that the new characters this time around were really good. I really enjoyed them. I really liked Daniel. I thought that, I'm going to look up the actor's name. I thought that Michael Gandolfi was absolutely fantastic. And even characters like, what's his face, Ben or Buck. Buck was way better this time around. You know, the meme of calling Buck British Wesley, as funny as it is, he really just became his new his own character this time around, and they gave him a lot to work with. Out of the new characters, Buck and Daniel were by far the two standouts. I thought that they were really good this season. Even characters like Cherry, which I hated last season, I didn't mind him that much. He was definitely in it a lot less, and I was grateful for that. But the few scenes that he was in, really wasn't that bad. Even characters like Heather, I thought that her arc was pretty interesting in this season. So yeah, all the new characters this time around were way more fascinating than they were in the previous season. Although I will say that the characters from the original show, minus Matt and Fisk, so I guess primarily Karen and Dex, I just felt like the new writers didn't really understand their characters all that much. Like Karen in the original show, I mean, she got stuff done, man. She was a really smart person. She was like a huge part in uncovering Fisk's conspiracy. And then Dex in Daredevil Season 3 is one of the most compelling characters in the entire show. And I feel like Karen especially kind of got the poop end of the stick. I just really didn't feel like she did that much this season. She didn't feel as important in this show as she did in the previous one. And then with Dex, I thought that his character was fun and entertaining, but I just don't think he really had that same edge that he did in the original show. I just felt like he was a little bit mischaracterized, and that might just be me, but I just felt like something was off. I felt like he was a way more compelling character in Daredevil Season 3 than he was here. The action in this show is pretty hit or miss. Sometimes it is really good, and other times it is way too cutty to the point where you can't really see what's going on. And I don't understand why it had to be this way, because there are some incredible fights, not only in Season 1, not only in Season 2, but in Season 1 as well. I think that the Muse fight in last season was really good. So I don't understand why the action was so hit or miss here. There is a cool one-take action scene, and again, it pales in comparison to the original show, but I'm not here to make comparisons necessarily. Like I said, I came into this show with pretty realistic expectations. So I think because of that, I definitely enjoyed this show more than other original Daredevil fans, but I definitely didn't enjoy it as much as the newcomers did. But yeah, the action didn't really hit all the time, but when it did hit, it did. So yeah, Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio are great as always. These two are perfectly casted, I think. Vincent D'Onofrio as Fisk is just inspired casting. I mean, legit, one of the, if not the best villains in the entire MCU. And I'm talking about, that includes Thanos, that includes everybody. Fisk is just such an compelling villain, both here and in the previous show. And yeah, Charlie Cox as Daredevil, again, inspired casting. Really great stuff that they both did this season. I think that the Grand Design episode is an incredible episode. For those of you that don't know, I guess mild spoilers, but this is kind of an episode that goes back to the past and the present. And whenever they go to the past, it goes back to that original Netflix cinematography and aspect ratio. And they just nailed the look of the original show. It looks fantastic. And I'm not a hater of the look of the new show. I really respect the fact that they wanted to go with their own look. But dadgum, man, the original show just had such a good look, and they emulated it so well. A little bit too well, because it made me want the rest of the show to look like this. But yeah, just a really good episode. There's some controversies behind it, but I don't know. I really liked it. It really had a good emotional chord to it, I felt. It was cool to see Jessica Jones. If I'm being honest, outside of Daredevil, I have not seen the other Netflix Marvel shows, so I couldn't really tell you if Jessica Jones acted like out of character at all. But it was still cool to see her, and I'm really glad that they're making like the entire Defenders verse or whatever canon. And yeah, I'm really glad to see all these characters are coming back and their original actors as well. Speaking of actors, I totally forgot to mention Ayelet Zur as Vanessa. She's another character from the original show that is just really good, and I think that she continues to be really good in this show. I really loved what they did with her character in this show, and her dynamic with Fisk is really awesome. It's a really strong aspect of both this show and the original show. I'd say that probably my greatest issue is just that some of the story beats don't really hit, and I think because of that, the finale felt a little bit undercooked. I think that it's just kind of like the same song and dance. Like, this is the what is it now, 4th season where Fisk is the villain, and now he's being taken out by Daredevil once again. Like I said, I love Vincent D'Onofrio as Fisk. I'm just kind of ready for this show to move on with other things. And yeah, I don't know, just the finale didn't really do it all the way for me. There are aspects about it that I really loved, but in general, just didn't feel that well executed, I guess. And I can't really get too into details without spoiling anything. But yeah. So yeah, this is a vast improvement from season 1, as I've said. It's definitely not as good as the original show, but I think if you come into the show with that mindset, you're definitely going to get a lot more enjoyment out of it. I think that it's really foolish to compare this to the original show because that is such a high bar. But yeah, this definitely wasn't the greatest thing ever made. It definitely wasn't terrible though. And I think it was a pretty decent season of television. So I'm giving Daredevil Born Again Season 2 a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching the video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you later.
And there's not another human in view.
Yo, this kid right here. Day in a bleak night.